Rogue Swarm. Relics of the Ancients, Book 3. Written by M.G. Herron. Read for you by Keith McCarthy. Chapter 1. Captain Elia Nevers reached the patrol zone first. Marked on his cockpit heads-up display by a large transparent cube, the region of space that Flight 18 had been assigned today lay at the outermost edge of the asteroid field. The broken planet that was the source of those asteroids loomed behind him off his left shoulder, positioned so it blocked the orange-red star known as El Taurus, casting the visible surface of the planet in shadow. He didn't know what had busted that world, or how long ago it happened, but he could tell from the result that the weapon had been powerful beyond measure. A jagged chasm, large enough to fly an armada through, reached deep into the shattered planet's core. The world's atmosphere had long since vented into space, leaving behind a barren body of rock and magma. Every once in a while, whatever epochal geological process continued to work within that darkness dislodged a new chunk of rock and sent it to join the graveyard of its cousins. It was more asteroid field than planet, a miracle that what remained still held together at all. Elia killed his engines, and the Saber drifted on the momentum he'd gained during acceleration. He flicked off the safety on his wingtip triggers and surveyed the star-pricked expanse for any sign of enemy units. Over the past several weeks, packs of krill drones had taken to sporadically jumping into orbit around El Taurus II. Overmind X seemed to be testing their defenses, but so far, patrolling squadrons of starfighters like his had held the line. During these raids, Elia himself had shot down 9 bogies. Of all the pilots assigned to patrol, he was in the lead for kills. One of the twins in Flight 4 snapped at his heels with 7, Yor and Park had each taken 5, and Raptor had 3 to her credit. Elia knew Raptor, Captain Casey Osprey, could have been doing better if she didn't keep putting herself in support positions. She let the other 3 pilots do most of the shooting. As flight lead, that was her prerogative. She called the maneuvers and handled communication with flight control. Elia, however, hated the idea of hanging back. Most patrolling missions involve too much waiting, too much watching, and too little fighting.